Hello, my dear listeners. Namaste. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show, the only show where we talk careers, dreams, and the real deal behind those fancy job titles. And I'm your host, Kapil. And today we are going to talk about a career that's all about numbers, money, and making smart business decisions. The world of CMA, or Cost and Management Accountant. Now, you might be thinking, Arre Kapil bhai, is this like CA or MBA? Or is it something that only maths toppers can do? So don't worry. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what a CMA does, how to become one, and why this career is hotter than your chai on a summer afternoon. So grab your chai, samosa, or whatever snack you like, and let's get started. Hello, all. I'm Kapil Gupta, founder of Study Abroad Academy. I'm on a mission to coach and mentor 100,000 high school students and help them realize their dream of studying in the best universities of the world and build happy and successful careers for themselves. So, now let's start with the million rupee question. Now, what's the scope of CMA? Is it only for those who want to work in India, or can you go global? Well, friends, the scope of CMA is as wide as the internet speed during the IPL finals. It just keeps increasing. In India, CMAs are needed in almost every sector: government jobs, private companies, banks, finance companies, IT, manufacturing, you just name it. Even startups and big MNCs want CMAs to help them save money and make smart decisions. But wait, there's more. If you dream of working abroad, say in US, UK, Canada, or UAE, then CMA is your golden ticket, especially if you do the US CMA course. Now, the US CMA is accepted in over 100 countries. That means you can work in global finance hubs, get high paying jobs, and even enjoy those fancy international offices with free coffee and beanbags. In short, whether you want to stay close to your family in India or explore the world, CMA open doors everywhere. It's like having a passport for your career. So now let's break down what a CMA actually does. Is it just sitting with a calculator all day? Not at all. CMAs are the detectives of the business world. They find out where the money is coming from, where it's going, and how to save more of it. So here's what a typical CMA does: cost analysis. They check how much it costs to make a product or provide a service, from raw materials to labor to delivery. They find out if money is being wasted anywhere. Then, budgeting and forecasting. CMAs help companies plan their budgets and predict how much money they'll need in the future. So, if your boss wants to buy a new coffee machine, the CMA will tell if it fits in the budget. Financial analysis. They look at the company's accounts, find ways to improve profits and reduce losses. So basically, they make sure the company is earning more than it's spending. Then comes auditing. CMAs also check if the company's money is being used properly and if there's any fraud or mistakes happening. Then decision support. They give advice to the management on big decisions like launching a new product, opening a new office, or cutting costs in tough times. Then comes reporting. They prepare reports and presentations for the bosses, investors, and sometimes even for the government. So CMAs work in offices, but they also visit factories, warehouses, and sometimes even travel to other cities or countries for audits and meetings. So, if you love variety and don't want to do the same thing every day, CMA is a great choice. Now, let's talk about what you need to become a CA. So don't worry, you don't need to be a maths genius or a topper in every subject. But yes, you do need some important skills and qualifications. So let's begin with the educational ones. Bachelor's degree. You need a bachelor's degree from recognized university, but it can be in any stream. But commerce, finance, or business is of course preferred. Then CMA course. In India, you have to clear three levels: foundation, intermediate, and final. And that's conducted by the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. Then practical training. You need 15 months of practical training before the final exam. And this gives you real world experience. And if you talk about USCMA, you need a bachelor's degree and have to clear two exams. It's faster and more flexible, and you can even study online. Now, talking about the top universities in India, of course, Institute of Cost Accounts of India, the main body for CM in India. And then, if we talk about abroad, for USCMA, you can study through the Institute of Management Accountant USA. And top universities like Harvard, Stanford, and London School of Economics offer related finance and accounting programs. And if we talk about the skills, because just having a degree is not sufficient, so we must have analytical skills. You should love solving puzzles and finding patterns in numbers. Then attention to detail. You have very keen eye. You should be a great observer. Small mistakes can lead to big losses, so you need to be careful. Communication skills. Now, that is something which is required in almost all professions. And of course, in CMA, it's required even more. You must explain complex ideas in simple words, just like I'm doing right now. Then, tech savvy. You'll use accounting software, Excel, and sometimes even AI tools. Then, ethical standards. You must be honest and trustworthy. After all, you're handling money. Then, leadership and teamwork. You'll work with different teams and sometimes lead projects. And if you have these skills, you're already halfway there. And there's a good news. If you feel you miss any of these skills, let me tell you, I have a tool through which I can actually inculcate these skills in you and make you a winner. So, connect with me for that. And now, let's talk about the most interesting part. Paisa kitna milega? How much can you earn as a CMA? In India, a fresher CMA can start with 5 to 7 lakhs per year. And with experience, this can go up to 15 to 20 lakhs or even more if you work in top companies or become a CFO. In government jobs or PSUs, salaries are as per pay scales, but there are a lot of perks. Talking abroad, mainly US, UK, Canada, or UAE, starting salary can be around $50,000 to $70,000 per year. With experience, you can earn around $100,000 per year, especially in the US or UK. Plus, you get international exposure, better work life balance, and sometimes even relocation benefits. Remember, salary depends on your skills, experience, and the company you join. But one thing is sure: CMAs are always in demand and their salaries keep growing. So, friends, let's wrap up today's episode. CMA is not just a job, it's a career that gives you respect, money, and the chance to make a real difference in any company. Now, whether you want to work in India or abroad, in a big MNC or a cool startup, CMA can take you there. You learn, grow, and always have new challenges to solve. And the best part, you don't need to be a maths topper or a boring accountant. CMAs are creative, smart, and always ready to find new solutions. They are the real money magicians of the business world. So, if you love numbers, want a stable and respected career, and dream of working in top companies or even abroad, CMA is the perfect choice for you. So, what are you waiting for? Start your CMA journey today. And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to share it with your friends, cousins, and even your parents. Who knows? You might inspire someone to become the next big CMA. For more career gyan, tips, and real stories, follow the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show on your favorite podcast app. And remember, friends, your career is in your hands. Choose wisely, work hard, and success will follow. So, this is Kapil signing off. So, until next time, keep dreaming and keep hustling. Bye bye.